Hi Flosstube, it's Becky. Becky Crafty Mama. Wow, it's been months since I've recorded a Flosstube. So it's going to be a long one, as you'll already see in the description. I decided to do a whip parade, so it's going to be over an hour long. So clearly, you already know if you can watch it in segments all at one time, take coffee breaks, tea breaks. I'm going to show all my whips that I have had since I first started cross stitching from 2020 up until now. So even I forgot what's in my pile. So it's going to be a long one. So it's been months. So I'm going to give some life update here in the beginning. Again, if you're not interested, fast forward. So, and there goes the runny nose as usual. I'm going to start off by saying this is my channel primarily about cross stitch, but I love all things crafty, and I make these videos to document my life, mostly my crafting journey, and share with like-minded people. I will show other things other than cross stitch in future videos, but I will always let you know in case you want to skedaddle and just be here for the cross stitch. So let me hurry up and get started and explain where I've been and why I haven't been on in 5 months. So some of this is going to be repetitive for my subscribers that have been here, which I only have like very little, not very many subscribers. So if this is your first time watching my channel, again, my name is Becky. I go by Becky Crafty Mama here on YouTube and on Instagram, where I share all my crafts on Instagram. And if you're, so if you're sorry, I'll explain why I keep forgetting things. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you're new, if you'll do me a favor and just hit the subscribe button, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you never come back to watch me, that's okay. But it helps me to build up my subscribers isn't the right word, build up my channel basically. So yeah, just hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, hit the like video. And also, if you do want to be notified when I make a video, there's a little bell icon. You can click on that and it'll notify you every time. Okay, all right, so really quickly, let me talk to you about some health stuff that I won't talk about every time. Um, but then again, I might mention things here and there because, like I said, again, it's my channel, and I'm documenting my journey, and it'll be great for my kids and grandkids to always have to come back and see their mama, grandma, aka mama, on video. Um, yeah, when I'm long gone. So, okay. Let's really quickly explain where I've been the last 4 months and why I hadn't made a video since my last video. As many of you know, 2 years ago on June 22nd, 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 3, grade 3 triple negative breast cancer. I went through 16 rounds of chemo, 30 rounds of radiation, and a lumpectomy. So, I lost all my hair, all my eyebrows, not all my eyebrows, my eyebrows, all my eyelashes. Clearly, I still have chemo brain. Um, yeah, so I went through all that, and then I made a video, and I was doing good, except for the fact that I developed severe neuropathy in my feet from the chemotherapy, which is horrific. So if any of you have any tips or tricks on how to help it get better or ease the symptoms, put them in the comments below. I'll take all the positive advice I can get. So with that being said, since we last spoke here on YouTube, I did have a back surgery. They removed some hardware from my back to see if that would improve the numbness and tingling in my feet. It's kind of like when your arm falls asleep and you're like, ugh, it's maddening. It's terrible. Well, unfortunately, that did not help. So on January 29th, I had an ankle surgery to try to release the pressure. Unfortunately, that didn't help. I know, want, want, want. So that's where I've been. It's just my body's been through pretty much hell and back the last 2 years. Okay, so that's where I've been, is just kind of giving myself some grace and recovering. But I've missed you guys, and I know that everybody's doing whip parades around May or June, so I'm a little late, a month or so late to the party, but that's fine. So that's where I've been. But I will say this, you guys, and then we'll get on to all the whips that I have. On November 22nd of this year, it will be 2 years that I've been cancer free. Praise God. And thank you to my family and friends that all prayed for me and sent good vibes. I appreciate it. And yeah, so with my type of cancer, it's the most aggressive type of breast cancer, so the reoccurrence rate is high. So making it to November 17th of 2025 will be 2 years cancer free. The first 5 years are crucial, so I'm so blessed and so thankful. And yeah, and so that's pretty much it. And really quick, look, you guys, I literally had no hair, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and look how long and curly my hair has gotten. And the reason why I'm also showing you my hair is because I wanted to mention we have a couple fellow floss tubers that are battling cancer right now. One is the Story Stitcher, and she's absolutely precious. And the other one is Audrey Stitchy Witch 42, and I believe they'll be okay with me mentioning their names because they've already, told their journey on YouTube. So I just want to say maybe if you're the praying type, say a prayer for them and or send good vibes to them. I know you all probably know Audrey Stitchy Witch 42 and Joanne the Story Stitcher. And ladies, if you're watching my video, just know that it is brutal. I know, I get it. I've been there, but just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hang in there. We got this. And just make sure to go in and get IV fluids all you can. Okay? All right, so enough about that. And that's where I've been. So you guys, it's literally probably going to be a 2-hour whip parade. I started cross stitching in 2020, so I'm still fairly new, but all of these whips, we'll go through it together. I believe I've touched most of them. Some of them have not been touched since 2020. So yeah, let's get started. Feel free to always leave a comment down below. My email will be down below. I probably won't have a description of all the patterns because that would be insane. I don't know how to edit yet. So it is what it is. And you can also message me on Instagram if you just want to chat. I love this community and all the things. So, all right, let's get started. Let's see what I have in here. This is a little bag that I made. I'll try to move fairly quickly so we're not here for 4 hours. This is called Harry All Through the Night. The light is very glossy. using the called for colors, except for in this, oh, the light, this part of the hat. I'm using this Frosty Rays, whatever kind of thread this is. There it is. And some of the fabrics I'll know and some of them I won't. This, I don't know who the fabric dyer is, but I think it is someone, they no longer dye fabric anyway, so it doesn't matter. And it looks like I got part of his head and his hat, and then I didn't finish anymore. Why I stopped all of these is just a little bit of life, a little bit of cancer, a lot of this, a little bit of that, and more shopping and all the things. So, and you know, we always joke, I always get a runny nose when I do Flosstube. I think they call it the Flosstube runny nose. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to drop everything on the floor. And I do have one thing over there, but I'll get that later. Focus. The next one is Silver Creek Samplers. The moon said to me, do not wait to behold to let your light shine from the depths of your soul, by, I think I said it already. This is not easy to do. Silver Creek Samplers. I love this pattern. Why I stopped stitching it, I don't know. Sometimes I self-diagnose myself with ADHD because I'm like a squirrel. I see a shiny new thing and there I go. And this is, oh, I think I don't know where it is. I had a little whiteboard. Oh, right in front of me to hold up. This light, there I go, messing with the light. It was too bright. It looks like I have, maybe it goes that way. A little flower and part of the moon, and I'm part of his face. This fabric is really pretty. It's very mottled. And there's a little magnet, one stitch at a time with tons of needles. Okay. And I know we're here for the whips, but I might show the bags too really quickly. This, I don't know who made this bag, but I know I purchased it. It doesn't have a tag on it. Very cute. Let's see, and all the zips and unzips. This I recently was working on and was trying to finish by the 4th of July, but it didn't happen. And this is actually a pattern. Colorful Cats by Kitty and Me Designs. And the picture does not do it justice. I saw it up on the wall at my needle workshop, and it is stunning. And I'm almost done. It looks so good in person. I mean, it's beautiful. And I'm not, I love all animals. I'm not a cat person per se. I don't have cats, but I love all animals. I have a little doggy, but this was just amazing. So, and that's where I'm at on this. And I'm using all the called for colors. And again, it just doesn't do it justice. It's, that might be too bright. I don't know. Oh, look at the eye. It's so good. I didn't finish it by the 4th of July, but you know. And all the called for DMC and Krynic colors. And I just have it in this little plastic bag. Nothing fancy. But since I have this bag open, I'll probably bring this up again in July. I haven't started stitching this, but since it's here, I'll show it to you. It's Praiseworthy Stitches. It's a Halloween stitch. Everybody's seen it. It's awesome. And I'm going to stitch it on this picture, this plus fabric. I know. It's not a whip. I shouldn't have showed it. I should have saved it for another video. But there's no Flosstube police, so just do it. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do? Gonna have a mess to clean up. Goodness. Alright. What do you got going on, girlfriend? Okay. And, of course, I don't have the lighting down because, you know, this is the first time making another video, and I'm new to Flosstube. I'm not an expert like a lot of other Flosstubers. I do this for fun because I love sharing. So this is Mary Margaret Carriage House Samplings. I have to confess, I've had this since 2020 when I first learned to cross stitch, and put it away and just forgot about it. And I believe Annie XO Needle in the Hay XO is stitching this, and she changed up the hat, the beret, and some of the other colors, and it looks so cute. And here is where I'm at. And again, I'm not sure of the fabric names. Sorry. It's that old. I don't know. Now I pulled this out. Now I'm gonna find things that I need like 10 of me and more hours in the day. Because now I'm gonna want to stitch them all. I want to do them all at the same time. Okay, let's see. This is, oh, in my next Flosstube, I plan on showing all of my Satsuma Street and Mill Hill kits that I have, and I have a book of just Teresa Kogut patterns. Yeah, so I'll make a video about that next, if you guys are interested. This is by Teresa Kogut, October's. It's adorable. I think I showed it in my last video 4 or 5 months ago. And I am stitching this on Country Mocha, Vintage Country Mocha. And clearly the fabric is all wrinkled, and it's just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you guys, so. And that is what I have so far. Looks like I was testing something up there. Cute. It's gonna be so cute. I'm using all the called for colors on that. And it's housed in a Creative Carol design bag. Let me show you the inside because it's so cute. It has these little owls. A lot of times the bags aren't going to match the stitch. And then this is the back. And everyone knows Creative Carol on Etsy. Can't see myself, but here you go. There's that, which is fun, and I want to do that one right now too. Let's see. This is in a little bag that I made out of Tula Peak fabric. And what's in here, you guys? Let's see. Oh, I bought this to stitch for my Graham Beauty, and then I don't think I even started, but since I have it out, I'll show it to you. It's a Bella Filipina Mermaid of the Seagrass. It's adorable, and it's very tiny and doable. Now I want to work on this like today, tomorrow. Ooh, the light changed very dark. It's getting dark here. Hopefully that's okay. And anyway, it's not really a whip because I haven't started it, but I'm going to use 14 count Monet by Picture This Plus, and I think it'll be really cute. So it's an unstarted whip. Most of them I think I've started, but if it's here, I'm gonna just share it because it's like something new. I'm getting to see it for like the first time too. The light got really dark. Okay. So that I want to stitch for my Grand Beauty, the little tiny mermaid, because she's a little tiny doll, baby. It's not little, she's 11. She's little, but she's 11. Okay, I'm going to show this to you guys too. I said whip parade, and now I'm showing you things that I have. That's fine. Barbara Anna Designs, Let It Snow. I'll show it very quickly. I haven't started it. Here's the fabric I'm going to use. Once I start it, we'll talk about it more in another video. That's not really a whip, Becky. Not a whip. Maybe I won't show them if I haven't stitched on them. That'll cut back some time. Yeah. And, yep. That's not a whip. And I would apologize for the zipping and unzipping and the crinkling, but you guys know that that just comes with the process. And I can't apologize every time I unzip a bag, so if you have earphones on, you might want to take them off. It doesn't bother me, but you know, you're going to hear a lot of crinkle and unzipping, so there you have it. And this is Country Cottage Needleworks Dream, and it looks like, I already feel like I'm going fast because we're already at 22 minutes and there's a lot over here, and it's a very tiny chart, so I should just finish it. Maybe I'll just start it in January and have it finished for this year's Easter. Okay, let's get rid of that. Isn't gonna start. That hasn't gonna start. This has, so I'm just gonna drop those because we're just gonna keep it. I showed you a couple of things that I wanted to stitch, and I thought, no, there might be a lot of those in here. I could weed those out, and then maybe I can show you patterns that I have and haven't started in a future Flosstube. This is Plum Street Samplers. Didn't even remember I had this hen pack. It would have been great for the 4th of July. Very cute. This is on some sort of Aida. I do stitch on linen. Mostly Aida, but I do stitch on linen. I don't stitch on super high counts because my eyes are bad, and the chemo made my eyes worse. So, and I'm old. That's another part of it. And there's a needle and thread hanging. And I have all of that done. So, I mean, I could finish it really quickly because it's not that big. I just forgot about it. So, yeah. If anybody knows, and I'm using the called for colors. I think, I don't know, here's my choices in flosses. I believe they're called for. Yeah. I will say this, if they start cloning bodies, I'm cloning a healthy me, a bunch of me's, to do all the stitching, quilting, crocheting, since I dabble in all the crafts. If that's a good idea, a good thing or a bad thing. moving right along. That has not been started. That has not been started. Oh my gosh, this has been around since 2020 when I very first started cross stitching. And I was doing this with my friend Bree and Kimberly. It's a pattern by Lindy Stitches, Mary Needleworker. And I just got kind of burnt out with it, but I love it and I'm going to finish it someday. I do have a couple of her patterns hung up on my wall. I think I just got burnt out with the skirt. It's a lot. It's massive. And I don't know if the words are reversed. I'm just doing this on my phone. Yeah, I mean, look at that skirt. Oh my goodness, it's huge. I don't know when I'm going to bring this one back out, I'm not going to lie. I'm still not feeling it right now, but I will finish it at some point. All right, moving right along. Pardon my reach, but I have to reach to grab the rest of the stuff. Okay. What is this? This has not been started. And that's a book that hasn't been started. That hasn't been started. I have a lot of stuff that hasn't been started, so we won't go through that. They're older patterns. Let's see. Oh, very little start. Halloween Littles by Waxing Moon Designs. They're so cute. Oh, the little monsters. I'm using I don't even know where I'm gonna have to find. I'm using all the called for. I see the weeks, and I love the purple. So purple's my favorite color, and then of course pink for breast cancer. So yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I don't even know which one I started. Because look, just that little bitty bit. I'll have to figure out which one it is. I'm guessing they're stars. You know what? I bet you it looks like the little witch because of the stars right here. Forgot about that. And the fabric, I have no clue. Sorry. So this is when I wasn't like keeping track of the fabric and all that, which I will start keeping track of the names of the fabric when I start a new piece to share with you guys. It doesn't seem like I'm organized, but I'm super organized. Trust me. I have OCD, so I just right now it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Pardon my reach. I feel like I'm sort of flying through these. Let's see. Hey, another one that hasn't been started. Maybe quicker than I thought. Let's just look. Yeah, I think I have started this. This is a Teresa Kogut, Groovy Gary, and Frightened Fred. So cute. I have so many of her patterns. Like I said, I have a book full of Teresa Kogut that maybe I'll do a floss tube and we'll look at all of them if you guys are interested. I feel like the light's really bright. Anyway, so I'll just say it. I believe most of these fabrics, like this fabric was from Fortnite Fabrics. They don't design fabrics anymore, but it's really pretty. Look at the green. The modeling, I think it's gonna look really cute with that. So I have part of the pumpkin's head. Very little start. And the light, that's true to color back here. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me just drop these on the side. That's not been started. And this is from Brooks Books, and sadly she passed away from cancer not too long ago. And I actually had spoke with her prior to her passing and stuff, so she's no longer in pain. It is Alice in Wonderland, which I happen to be a fan of. And I started Alice with her little blonde hair and her little boots. And this just looks like some sort of 14 count Ada, maybe from a big box store, I'm not sure. Yeah. I think her son's trying to get her business back up and running, but I'm not 100% sure. This is in, let's see, what is this? Oh, this is an oldie from 2020, Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. And I got the little bitty part of the roof. I might even change it because it looks like the black floss is not like covering enough. Oh, sorry, I can't figure out how to do all this. But yeah, so I just have a little part of the chimney, and it looks like that's where I stopped. And it's on some sort of crunchy Ada, so that might change too. And I can't remember if my friend Bree made me this bag or if I made it. I can't remember. And this is in another Tula pink bag, Tula fabric, and I'm pretty sure I made this one. I do have tags that I need to. I didn't even start it, but let me just show you the pattern since it's already out. It's called Unicorn Tapestry by Tiny Modernist, and I think it's so beautiful. With a little fox and the little bunny. So cute. I haven't started it, but it was already open, so I figured I'll show it. So it's not a whip, but we'll just pretend it is. Alright. This, I already know where this goes. And that goes here, and that hasn't been started. I won't even show that. We're cruising right along. Ooh, you guys get off easy peasy. This is plumb full of patterns that I haven't started. Maybe you guys won't have to put up with me for hours. Ooh, some more that I haven't started. Lots of goodies. Haven't started any of those. Haven't started that. Haven't started that. Let's see, Becky. Have you started this? Yes, you have. This is a Bella Filipina Harris of Atlantis. She's gorgeous. And purple's my favorite color. And this fabric is from Brandy at Bestitch Me. I do know that. It's humongous. Look how pretty. It's beautiful. And I got part of her pitchfork. It doesn't really show with the light. I wonder if you can sort of see the Krynic shining. Yeah. So I started her, and she comes with all the called for colors, all the beads, lots and lots. I hear some people call them the pretty ladies, and they are. And they come with lots of goodies. So that's a whip. Let's see what's in this bag. Oh, these are some of my animal crackers. Speaking of animal crackers, I'm going to show you a couple things. I know it's a whip parade, but I'm going to show you a couple of little finishes. So the new one that I'm working on is chili. Or not working on, it's a whip. And this looks like a vintage country mocha of some sort. And I got quite a bit done there. And I'll show you, I don't know if you could see behind me up there, I have bobbin and another one. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see back there. So this room up here is my cross stitch and crafting room, and then downstairs is my quilting room. Maybe one day I'll do a walkthrough and share both my rooms with you guys. If you'd like, I think it would be fun. But really quick, I'm going to show you, I just have to FFO Miss Hazel. I finished her. She's so cute, so I'm going to make her into a stand-up stuffy. I know this isn't your normal whip parade. This is a Becky whip parade. And then Goose, animal crackers. I'm not going to finish it exactly like this, but when I do finish it, I will share it with you. There he or she is, whatever you choose. And I did put some little beads in the hat, so I just have to sew it. It looks like a piece of blue pizza. So I added the beads in place of, and I changed the colors. This one was done in like a red, Lancaster red. I used a blue, and then, I don't know, those look like French knots. Well, you guys know, everybody knows the animal crackers. So, yeah, so brought that out. So I am working on that one, and then that must go in there. Look at this other little finish I did. It's so cute. I posted it on Instagram. I love it so much. I just put some little trim. I know. That's not a whip. This is by Wonderland Crafts. They're a company out of Ukraine, and I think they had to change their name because they were having problems on Etsy or something like that. But Oh, I haven't even started, but I'll show it to you since I talked about it. It's like on little wooden pieces, and you stitch on the wood. It comes with all the beads. Cute. Now I want to start that too. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's bring this over here. Let's see, what do we got going on? This hasn't been started. This hasn't been started. Great. What's in? Oh, it looks like it's raining a little bit. It was so hot today. 40 minutes. We might get away with like an hour and a half. Because a lot of this stuff I hadn't even started. Another pattern that's in there that I haven't started. So it's not a whip. I'm looking over here, and I think I'm supposed to look over there. So if I look this way, now I think I'm looking at you guys, but I can't see myself. So I'm looking right here, and I see myself. This is another Lindy Stitches pattern that I've had forever and a day. And I think it's the big footed boobies, or it's called Beach Dance. Let's see, where did I leave off? I'm almost done, and my goodness, it's wrinkled for days because of course I just grabbed all my bins. So I keep them in these bins on my IKEA shelves. And I mean, I'm almost done. Finish it, Becky. It's so cute. I could finish it in a couple hours probably. So cute. I need to finish that. See, when I put everything back, then I'll be like, oh, leave that out, leave that out. This is in a bag my friend Bree made me, and I love it so much. Let's see, what is going on in here? Goodness. I don't even think. Oh my goodness. There's something in here that isn't even the right pattern. This is the Wintergreen Christmas by Misty Purcell. Cute little ornaments. I'll probably finish mine in a tin is my thought process. I did change my colors. I used this shiny like Kreinik. It's hard to see down there. Yeah, it's not showing. But in person, you all know what it looks like. It's real glittery. Yeah, cute. Need to finish that. And this is a Mill Hill that I don't know what it's doing in there. Talking about being organized. Friend. Okay, that I haven't started. This is in another little bag I made with Tula Pink fabric. What's in here, people? Spring Serenade by Brenda Gervais. It's adorable, and I've had it forever, and it's so sweet. And I want to finish it, but here again, it's a whip. Oops. So I have the little bluebird, and that's where I'm at on that. All I could do is, okay, I don't have as many whips as a lot of people do, so it's fine. That has not been started. This has been started. This is another Nora Corbett, and it is called, this is the pattern, I'm trying to be discreet, Luna by Bewitching Pixies by Nora Corbett. So cool. And again, so I am an in-hand stitcher, but if I'm doing like a Nora Corbett or a Mirabilia, which clearly I've finished none of them at this point, I will put them in a hoop just because they're so big. But normally I stitch in hand and I stitch faster. I don't like using hoops because I feel like it slows me down. Maybe not everybody, but I feel like it slows me down because I stitch in hand. So, but this one is in a hoop because when they're bigger, like Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's, I put them in a hoop. So I just have the hat started. It's cute. And again, why I stopped, I don't know. And I think this is in this cute little chocolate bag. And I think this is by my brain. I'm way past menopause because I'm old, so I'm still blaming it on chemo and radiation. And yeah, I can't think of her name. I just said it. Anyway, you guys know her name. Maybe this says Creative Carol. That's who the bag was by. And this one is too. And I love this one because it has a zipper pocket here. I've mentioned that before. A zipper pocket here. And it opens in the middle. And yeah. Becky, you're here to show them what you're working on. Not here to give descriptions of all your bags and all that. This is a big, oops. What is banging? Oh. This is what I keep banging. Thread Magic. Praiseworthy Stitches, which is huge and beautiful. It uses Krynic, and these are all the threads on the back. It's huge. And I love it so much. I mean, look at the little tiny people skating, and oh, it's so cute. And I absolutely love Christmas. It's one of my most favorite holidays or times of the year. This one is big, and I did all the border with all the Krynic. So there's the Krynic. It goes all the way around. And I did part of the reindeers, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Rudolph, Comet. I don't think I have them all. But I'll hold it back here. So the entire border is done with Krynic, and that's finished. And the fabric is, I was trying to get it in a light where, here, that might be kind of true to color. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I don't know how many years it'll take me to stitch it. If I was a monogamous stitcher, I could finish so much because I stitch really fast. But as you see, I'm clearly not a monogamous stitcher. Okay. The next one is Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage. Everybody knows them. Everybody loves them. Everybody's seen the pattern a bazillion times. I'm using all the called for colors. Oh my gosh, what was that mess? Yeah, I'm not a very neat stitcher on the back. I carry my threads, and sometimes I'm super neat, and other times you just don't even want to know. You don't even want to see the back. It's fine. Nobody sees the backs. I know some people are picky about it. I'm not. I do it for fun, and nobody sees the backs. They go on frames or finishes. So you do whatever floats your boat. And yeah, very beautiful. I love all of their patterns. They're so pretty. I could keep staring at it, but I won't hold it up forever because everybody's seen it. It's so good. And this is in, looks like another Creative Carol bag. Super cute. Super cute. I know how to make my own bags, but you know, sometimes you just have to buy bags. And I love her bags. I haven't purchased any in a long time. Well, I was sick, so I wasn't in the mood to be doing a lot of things. Let's see, what's in here? That's not been started. That's not been started. That's not been started. I think some of these are going to be when I show the male hills, because I have not started a lot of them. I did start one, so I'll show you that. I said I would do a Satsuma Street and Mill Hill floss tube, but I'll show you this one, only because I just pulled it out last night. I was tired and just wanted to work on something really easy and fast. And don't laugh. I just got the little bitty top part of his hat. Whew, I got hot. So, like in most houses, if you turn the AC up, your main level and your downstairs is freezing. And then upstairs, it's really hot. And I'm moving around. And I can't even use the excuse that I'm menopausing because I'm old and way past that. So, it's just muggy. I think because it's raining, or it looks like it's going to rain. We gotta leave that where I know. Okay, you guys, I got one more big bin, probably another hour, maybe 30 minutes. So hang in there with me. And on my next video, I'm gonna do a giveaway because I have a bunch of patterns. I know I don't necessarily have enough subscribers. Well, there's no rules. You don't have to have so many subscribers, but you know, it would be nice to have 1,000 and then do giveaways because it does cost to send them out. But I love giving gifts and giving things. So for you guys sticking through this whip parade, even if you watch it in segments, and tell all your fellow Flosstube friends to come and subscribe to my channel so I can grow my channel, that would be great. And then my next Flosstube, I'll do a giveaway of a bunch of patterns, just because I know I have a bunch that I'm not going to stitch. And yeah, it's fine if I don't have a lot of subscribers. I can give them away if I want to. And that's not a whip. This one is a biggie. So this one, my youngest daughter loved Princess Jasmine growing up, and it reminded me of her. And she's beautiful. My baby girl, of course, she's not a baby girl. She's in her 30s. But she's my baby girl. So here's another Bella Filipina. Oh, the light. Let's see if we can get creative. Maybe that takes the glare off. there. Kind of makes it dark, but you can kind of maybe see. So pretty. So, so pretty. It's got tons. So all of this is beads. Sorry, I'm making you guys dizzy probably. I'll get better, hopefully. All these are beads. It's a lot of work. Wow. And I have the whole top done. And this is just on a fabric that I dyed myself. But look how beautiful. And I know a lot of people put their beads in after, like, last, but it's probably wrong. I bead as I go. And because I stitch in hand, even though I did say that on bigger patterns, I put it in a hoop, I guess I should just say that it's 50-50 on these Bella Filipinas and Nora Corbetts. Sometimes I'll put them in a hoop, but like this, if I don't have a hoop big enough, I stitch in hand. So what I'm trying to say is I don't worry about the beads getting messed up. And the way my brain works, it's just easier for me to put the beads in as I go. So, okay, probably too much information, but there you have it. So, look at all those beautiful rhinestones, and oh, it's so pretty. It's work, but I want to get it finished and then move on to the Snow White for my oldest daughter, and then hopefully I'll put them in a frame and they'll hang them up and cherish them, because you guys just, I mean, I know you already know probably, but look at it, comes with so many beads. Literally, it's in this big giant bag. Again, I can't remember if I made this bag or if my friend Bree made it. Ow. I don't even have scissors. It's all discombobulated. Oh, please. Okay. I mean, just really quick, like, look at this. I mean, it's just a lot. And tons and tons of Krynic, tons of beads. I mean, it's massive. Yeah. I love the purple. Ooh, I love purple so much. I always get my nails done in purple, pink, or red. And this time I went and did them in like this greenish blue, which is kind of a bit much for me, but I'll get used to it. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm too old to do certain colors. But then when I got cancer, and I'm also old, and I'm way past 50, almost 60. I shouldn't even tell my age, but there you have it. When you get cancer, you don't care. You just want to live your best life. So, where was I going with that story? Something about not caring about something. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. If you can't laugh at yourself, who else will, right? I have no idea, people. That hasn't been started. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to watch this back because, one, I don't know how to edit. I haven't learned yet, which I need to. Maybe I should, just to see what the heck were you talking about, lady. That's a beautiful pattern. Let me just show you. I haven't started it. But isn't that so pretty? It's not even a whip. But I had to show you. Where do you want to plop this? Just plop it right there. This is 12 Days of Christmas. I think I showed this 4 or 5 months ago. The ornaments by Annie Belcher. I'm doing them all. I'm just changing the numbers and using Krynic, which I know a lot of people hate, but I think if you have the right needle, it'll glide right through your fabric, or at least it does for me. And this isn't even a whip, it's actually a finish. I have the first little bird done, and I think in my last video I'm using all the called for colors. I'm not using black fabric. I'm using, I think I did say a navy, a navy Ada. So I have tons of it. It's really hard, again, for me to see on black fabric, and so I thought maybe the blue would be better. And I do put interfacing on the back of my stitching. It just makes it more easier to finish, you know. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So this one's a finish, just not a fully finish. And it's not a whip, it's a finish. And it's so cute. And now I want to do the rest because I love Christmas. Let's see, that hasn't been a start, that hasn't been a start, that hasn't been a start. We might have to go through patterns that I have, because when I put it away, I'm going to organize so I can get a bunch of giveaways together for the next Flosstube. Yes, I have started. Where's the fabric? So I saw this on Garon Stitchery's Flosstube, and I just fell in love with it because it's purple. And I bought like a little book, a wooden book from Hobby Lobby. I already know how I'm going to finish it. It's the Crow Librarian. So cute, right? And I love to read too. So I'm going to try to get this guy done ASAP. And there's his little start of his little head. Yeah, so cute. Super cute. That's a whip. I'm not even putting, I'm going to be honest, I don't like mess and disorganization, but this mess is going to get put back in the bins tomorrow. This girl isn't doing it today. Get this zip. Oh, and the bag with the Christmas ornaments is in a dot goose bag. Okay, people, let's see here. I have this thing that I purchased several Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's, and then I don't finish them. And I don't mean to keep blaming everything on, oh, I got cancer and got sick, but a lot of it is the truth. You know, I know that Audrey Stitchy Witch and my sweet friend Joanne, the Story Stitcher, will attest to it, that chemo is brutal. So you just don't have it in you. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is Nora Corbett's, and she is called Thistle, and I love her so much, and then I forgot about her, and I do, again, I'm stitching her in hand. So once again, there she is. She's tiny, so I can get her done quickly if I would just focus on one thing, or maybe two things. So of course I have the beads already. Let's see. The lighting is terrible. I tell you, when people show things over, see, now I look blue, purple. Um, when people show things on, oh please, I'm gonna close this because it's getting dark. Maybe, I don't know if that matters. When people show things on Flosstube, if the lighting isn't just right, and again, I know all you fabulous, experienced Flosstubers have ring lights and all the bells and whistles. Well, this girl doesn't have that yet, and I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. I still need to learn how to edit. But right now, you just get all the bloopers and all, because I'm not redoing it. So, TMI again. I have, oh, that's what I was saying, is a lot of times, that's where I was going with it. If the lighting isn't just right, the pattern doesn't look as beautiful when you're showing it as it does in person. So the beads and everything look gorgeous. So there's, you can see the beads. And it looks like I started bouncing around to come down to her skin. So pretty. So pretty. Once again, all the called, there went some glasses, all the called fors. Yeah, lots and lots of beads and a tangled mess. And okay, after this, we got one more big bin, but maybe there will just be, they haven't been started, so we can get through it. Okay, so lots of crinkle here, folks. Lots of crinkle right here. Let me get these out. I think everything in here I've started. Nope, that's a pattern, I haven't started yet. I got this too. I haven't started, but I'll show you. So cute. So cute. Put this right here. I'll show you. It's supposed to be fabric for something that I haven't started. All right, a whip. It's a whip braid. It's a whip. Shannon Christine, Sewing Fairy. She's so adorable. Every time I see a cute little girl, I either think of my Grand Beauty or one of my girls. And so then I want to stitch it. Did I start it? You guys. Forgive me. I haven't started it. I thought I did. Are you kidding? What on earth is going on with all this noisy noise? Those are patterns that I haven't started. Haven't started. It's in a Teresa Kogut bag that I ordered at one of the Jingle Balls, and I love it so much. I have a couple of them. Okay, guys and gals, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Lots of crinkle on this. Hold your ears, or don't hold them. Plug them. Holding them won't do any good. This is The Nutcracker by Shannon Christine, and I love him so much. And I think Debbie from My Brain. It's late here right now. Or late for me. I get up early, and it's like probably 7 o'clock. Debbie and Kef, one of my favorite Flosstubers channels that I watch. Wow, you guys. You know Debbie and Kefren, they hold the retreats out in Utah. I love, love, love them. They're one of my absolute favorite floss tubers. They're hilarious. I think Debbie's stitching this. And again, I stitch in hand, so I got the top of his hat and all the beads. And I'm pretty sure she's stitching it, but she's stitching it on a linen, I believe, in a smaller count. God bless her and her eyes. She can see. I can't. Super fun on that one. Again, I don't know if it's Christmas. I'll have to get that organized. This is a lot of crinkle. This is so adorable. It's a Luca S kit. He's so, so cute. My grandsons are older, but maybe one of them would want it when it's stitched, or maybe I'll put it in my craft room. So cute. Look at his big little eyes. Oh, he's so cute. I love stuffed animals. I'm a big, big kid. A big kid. Aw, look at this little bitty tiny start. Looks like the ear. And I'm using all the colorful colors. This is just in the package it came in, so it's really loud. I do apologize for that. Let's see if I put it on there. Maybe it won't be so loud. Oh, you guys, my stomach just growled. I love food, if you can't tell. I love food. So I used to be a really huge Dr. Pepper drinker. And then when I got cancer, you know, you don't like water, you don't like pop, you don't like anything. But it's a good thing because I have tea in here now. But I am even embarrassed to say the amount of Dr. Pepper I used to drink. It was not good. And no, that's not why I got cancer. My type of cancer is environmental. Anyway, what I was going to say is now I'm lucky to just drink one Dr. Pepper a day. Because I just, yeah. Not that you wanted to know all that information, but I have it. So you guys, I have never had an L Forest embroidery kit. And all I could say is the packaging is so sweet and dainty and cute and perfect. I loved it. This is, I don't know the words in that language, but there's the pattern. And there's a Wizard of Oz pattern that I think my friend Joanne, the story stitcher, is actually stitching. I thought she had mentioned in her floss tube that it was a free pattern, but I did see on the website if you want to order the kit, of course it's not free. But it came with all these beautiful flosses, you guys, like the variegation. Oh, excuse my stomach, it's growling. Look at the beautiful variegation, but it comes wrapped in just so beautiful. And then I wound them on the little bobbins that it came with. I mean, the variegation is so pretty. So what I was going to say is when I get off of here now, so I don't forget, there's the Wizard of Oz. I love the Wizard of Oz. Wicked is amazing. I've seen it several times. I'm going to order the kit and I will save it for the next floss tube. And I'll show you guys, even though you probably already know, I'm sure somebody has unboxed an L Forest embroidery. You know, it's new to me, not new to everybody else, but I'll still show it because it's just so cute. So this comes with a linen, and it comes with all the adorable beads. You know, and they're numbered. And then it comes with a cute little booklet, and it comes with a needle and a cute little needle minder. So cute. And this fabric is so soft. I don't know. Anyway, it's like on a linen. I'm sure you guys don't care what the count is. I think it's a 28 count. I don't know. If you really want to know, just ask me and I'll tell you. But you're probably like, Becky, get on with it. And I have the top part done. And this is so soft. I love it. So pretty. I want to get back to that. I have like this little hoop thrown in the box in case I needed it. But so far I've been stitching in hand. And they pack all this goodness into this little bitty box. Let's see if it says. Where's my other set of eyeballs here? It looks like the kit contains a 25 count Lugana. I think that's a linen, right? Yeah. Anyway, it's so, all the goodness is packed in this little box. So when I get done filming, I'm going to order the Wizard of Oz one because I love the Wizard of Oz and it's so cute. And I'll save the kit. I won't open it until I get it, and then I'll be able to share it with you guys. Okay, you guys. Let's see. How am I going to do this? Pardon me, okay? I'm going to step away for 1 second. And put some of this stuff. I'm still here. I'm just putting some of this stuff up here. It's literally a big giant bin. Maybe I could reach in there. But I did want to grab this one. Okay. I'm literally gotta make sure I don't fall. I'm stepping over my mess. Okay. This looks like another hour and 17 minutes. This is another Pretty Ladies, and it is what is she called? She is called Twisted Mermaids by Nora Corbett. And here's, I love mermaids too, and it's so beautiful. And I keep saying, oh, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to just work on that. And do I? No, I do not. And I have her, you could see where her little face, her lips, her eyelashes, and then all those are beads. Very beautiful. And I mean, this would go fairly quick because a lot of this is block stitching, you know. These are all beads. There again, I just need to like say, okay, work on just these 3. I have this past month just been working on like 5 selective patterns so that I can finish them. That's how I finished those little animal crackers and whatever else. Yeah. This is just in a fun bag that I whipped up. There you go. There you have that. What is this? This is called Berries and Cream by Cherry Hill Stitchery. And there is the picture. And this is stitched with all sulky threads, and I'm using all the called for, and it's on 32 count, and that's not even so much with the Mirabilias that I use the hoop. I should say with the higher count fabric, I just cannot see. And I know I have magnifying lamps and all that, but I'm so used to just stitching in hand. But this isn't a hoop, and that's why, because it's on a smaller count. And then it comes with all the, I'm not going to hold them all up, but I'll hold some of them up. Or it doesn't come with. I'm using the sulky threads. And it's still in a hoop, and it's probably going to be a nightmare unless it fits in this area to get the wrinkles out, because I believe this was started when I first started in 2020, and I thought I could jump right into all of this and didn't know anything. So yeah. So anyway, there's the pattern. I ramble so much you probably forgot. And there's all I have is a little tiny bead. Part of me wants to say, just break it down and do it another day. Do the second half. No, I'm going to keep going because it's a lot of work. So I don't feel like taking all these out of the bins and stuff. I just want to do it now, and then we'll just do regular floss tubes when I get back to floss tubing. This is in a cute little bag that I made. This is, let's get going, Becky. Lindy Stitches, I love you more than yesterday. Yesterday you got on my nerves. And this I could finish because I'm almost done. And there you have that. And this is Comfort Lighthouse by Carriage House Samplings. And this looks like maybe of a Stitch Me fabric. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I'm at on that one. On this sparkly fabric. In another bag that I made. Oh, upside down. Let's see. I hear beads. It's probably another Nora Corbett. It is. It's this little gal. And she is called Cleo. I love the purple, my favorite color. And a cute little Halloween bag that I made. And let's see. Haven't seen this in forever. Looks like I have the start of a hat. And again, I don't really know a lot of these fabrics, and I don't want to take up too much of, well, whip parades are hours long. So I saw one that was 3 hours. It took me 3 days to watch. Again, I started all these when I first started cross stitching 4 years ago, so I really wasn't keeping track. So if I start something new, I will keep track of the fabric and all that when I do a regular floss tube, and I will let you know all the information. Now we're just kind of whipping through the whip parade, right? That has not been started. This is Cross Stitch in the Forest out of the Max Pigeon book. If you don't have it, you should get it. It's amazing. And I am stitching the Winter Walk Bear. I was really moving and grooving on it, and then I just stopped. And I love this fabric. It's modeled perfectly like snow. And there's where I'm at. Another one that I need to finish because I want to stitch all of them in this book. You know, I do other crafts. I think I mentioned, hence the name, Becky Crafty Mama. I love to quilt. I love to sew. I love to paint. I love to knit. I love to crochet. So if I just cross-stitched all day long, because I am retired, I could probably get a lot more done, but I do more than just cross-stitch. And I'm going to bend while I get the rest of these, so I apologize. Let's see what we got in here. People, lots of good stuff. I didn't really want to stand up and show you my big bum, but let's see. I can bend over and grab some of this stuff. Okay, there's really no other way for me to do it. My room's big, but I didn't want to set up this big old fancy table thing because I just didn't. Hold, please. You bend over and grab this. And this. And this. Let's see. These are all patterns that we could use as giveaways. Haven't started. I love, as I mentioned, Primrose Cottage. I have a lot of their stitches finished and hung up in my house. This is the alphabet one. And this is on a linen, and I don't know the count. I'm almost done. I need to finish it. It's so cute. I'm not sure what the count is, but I do know it's a linen. I think it's like a Lori Holt linen because I love it so much. It's very soft, but I think all linen is probably soft. I would rather be, yeah. Let's show it again. It's so cute. It's almost done. When I put all these away tomorrow, I'm going to make sure I go through and say, okay, leave this one out because we're going to work on it. Put this one in the guest room. Put this one in your bin on the shelf, you know. This is a pattern that I started because it's adorable and I want to hang that up in my stitching room. Almost done. We're probably going to get away with 2 hours, people, 2 hours. This is Clovis and Stanley, back from when I started in 2020 by Stitching with the Housewives. And there's his little head. And again, I don't know the name of the fabric because I wasn't saving it. And this is in, that is in a Christmas bag, or a Halloween bag that I made. The bag doesn't match the pattern. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I shifted my, don't look at my fancy TV hanging on the wall. Like I moved. Did I bump this? Oh, who cares? This has not been started. Yay. Let's see. This is in a bag I made with Betty Boop fabric. What's in here? Cricket Collection, Sleepy Hollow. Cool pattern. And this is a big chunk. Did I even start it? I did. Look at this, you guys. I mean, it goes on and on. I don't think I'll need it all, but clearly I was a beginner because look all the fabric I bought. And I even cut some from down there. It's 14 count haunted by Picture This Plus. I ordered a 35 by 52 piece. Clearly, I did not know what I was doing. I'm going to have fabric for days to do other projects on. My goodness. Wow. Look what's even funnier. I have a cute little mermaid needle minder with the Halloween stitch. And that's all I have is a little itty bitty light pole with the Krynic going down. Or maybe it's not a light pole. It may be part of the roof up here. That's funny. This is the pattern part. Don't want to show that. I'm going to sleep good tonight. I'm getting tired. I'm surrounded by cross stitch. And this is another Tula Pink bag that I made. And this is, looks like a Lindy Stitches pattern. Bloom Where You're Planted. So cute. I've had this forever. And honestly, forgot about it. And if you love Teresa Kogut, when I do my next Flosstube, I think I'll show some patterns that I haven't started. I have them all in like a binder. They're so good. I know everybody's seen them, but you know, maybe you'll see one or two that you haven't. Bloom Where You Planted. That was a digression back and forth. Squirrel. There you go. I still have a ways to go on that. It's cute. I don't know where I would hang it. Maybe in one of my quilting studio or my cross stitch craft room up here. Oh, let's see. What is this? These are Halloween patterns by Cory Botacori. And I'm starting with one of these witches, I believe. This one. So cute. Fast little stitches. And there's what I have. A little hat on this beautiful mottled purple fabric. It's very purple. There. That's true to color. I have some other fabric. I must have been unsure. I ordered this fabric wear, so maybe I decided, I don't know, I got this, maybe I'm going to change my mind, or I purchased this for a Halloween. See, when I put this stuff away, then I'll be able to organize it in priority of, okay, you want to work on these 5 or 10 things every day, every month. I'm not really big into following all the cross stitch rules. I just do what I want and what I love. All right. This is from 2020, I believe. Another Lindy Stitches, Strutting Tom. Came as a kit. Very cute. Again, I have this in a hoop because I cannot see the holes, and I think that's why I put it down. In fact, I know that's why, because it was just so challenging, so I just kind of put it away. But I will finish. Just use my magnifier and get her done. And that's just another little bag that I made. And I think my friend Bree made this bag for me. Yeah, it's so cute. Pretty sure. She's sent me a lot of fun things. And I haven't started that, so we won't even waste your time. I don't even have the pattern in front of me, but here's a Prairie Schooler Santa that's almost finished. Just thrown in the bin. This is purple, blue, green butterfly. Very pretty. Let's see, I think I may have started this, people. Oh, I did. I got a little tiny baby start. How precious. And it's on 16 count petals. Oh my word. Very soft. There's that. I'll show you the pattern again in case you're interested. Very pretty. I love butterflies, unicorns, mermaids, purple. Yeah. That and that is nothing. We're just gonna drop that on the ground. Drop that on the ground. That hasn't been started. That hasn't been started. Oh my gosh, this is really old. From 2020 when I first started. It's a Country Cottage Needleworks Be Joyful. And I think it uses Orifloss. Maybe not. I don't know. Because I have a serger. I know how to sew. But tell me why I put washi tape. Because I probably watched a floss tube and didn't think, oh, you could serge the edges of your fabric. Yeah. You come a long way even in 4 years. And this one is almost finished too. For a beginner back, look at those stitches. They look pretty good. People, pretty good. Need to finish that too. That I have not finished. I see some behind me that I will grab before this is over. An hour and 37 minutes. I still feel like I'm doing good because some whip parades last 3 hours. And I'm trying to go fast. I'm sorry. Not all my floss tubes are going to be this quick and I won't be flashing them. I will move slower and tell you the names of the fabric and whatnot. This is Teresa Kogut Tilly Goat. I decorate my house in farmhouse theme. And I'm doing it on this fabric flare. Cracked white pine. Magnet there. The needle fell off somewhere. Oh, there's the back. I'm gonna have to get that before my little fur baby Nala doesn't come in here. I'm getting tired, you guys. Tilly Goat. This looks like it's an ear. It's gonna look really cute when it's done. Again, I was scrolling when I first started cross stitching and buying all the things and clearly couldn't keep up. I want to say that I've gotten a lot more conservative, but I don't know if that's true or not. This is by My Big Toe Cross Stitch Design. God grant me the ability to stitch the stash I have, to have the stash I want, and the time to stitch it all. very beautiful. And I wanted it on a larger count because I wanted it to be big, and it's super wrinkled. Let's see if we can put this board. Oh boy, it's very wrinkled. And there you have it. So that will get hung up in my stitching room. I'm very blessed that I have a big room for cross stitch and crafts, whether it be crochet, painting, whatever. I like to do little miniatures too. Maybe one day I'll show those. And then I have an entire beautiful basement. Like I said, maybe one day we'll do a little tour if you guys are interested. And if not, that's okay too. That's nothing that hasn't been started. This is, oh, let's see, have I started this? Yeah. This is in a cute little bee bag that I made. It's a Halloween pattern. It's so sticky and old and wrinkly. It's Filled Mouse Hollow by Brenda Gervais. The boot is a beast. The mice are adorable. And I better stick that there. And there you go, the start of a little mouse. So cute. Just need to finish all the things. A little bit more. Thank goodness, because this girl is getting tired already. Let's see what's in this bag. It probably shows. No. Pardon my bend. Let's see what we got here. Trying to make sure my big phone doesn't get caught up in the way. We're almost done, people. We're almost done. I know, I said that an hour ago, probably. Okay. Let's see. That hasn't been started. Look what I want to stitch. I haven't started. It's not a whip, but let's show it anyway. So cute. Alright. This is... Never mind. Haven't started it. Getting tired. But I need to dye. Look at all this gray hair. But you know, my hair, so I'm not gonna lie, I did straighten it this morning. I did grow, my friends that are fighting cancer right now, the chemo curls is a thing. I don't know if I said this in the beginning. My hair, so I straightened it, but it's usually like out to here and curls, curls, curls galore. But I wanted to straighten it today just to see how long it was. I didn't necessarily straighten it for this video. But yeah. You do get the chemo curls. Or, well, not everybody does. I did. And I didn't have super curly hair before, so I'm like, what do I do with all these curls? You guys, I don't know where the front of this pattern is. I will find it when I reorganize this stuff back. Oh, I got hot again. I think I get hot partly because we're upstairs and I don't want to freeze my spouse out by having and my puppy by having the air on like 50 when I'm up here. And then a lot of it too, my oncologist said it takes a few years for like all the poison to get out of your body, you know, because chemo's poison and cancer's, excuse me. And cancer's poison, so I could just lie and say I'm menopausing. That's not the truth. This, I think, is a country cottage pattern, but I don't know where the cover thing is. I tell you. That's fine. Came with all these cute little buttons, and I'm almost done. Finish it. We did sell our other house and moved into a new house, so that could have been where. So we sold our old house and bought a new house. Well, it's an older new house. Clearly, you can tell it's older by the popcorn ceilings. But 2 months after we moved in here, I got sick, and so all my stuff just got kind of thrown wherever. Just Mod Podge. This hasn't been started. Yay. That hasn't been started. That hasn't been started. We're almost done. That hasn't been started. That hasn't been started. Sorry, you're looking at the side of my chunky neck. This hasn't been started. That hasn't been started. This is Country Cottage Needleworks, America, land that I love. And it looks like I see a few stitches. Maybe more than a few. There's that. These are Autumn Days ornaments by It's So Emma from Fat Quarter Shop. I think they have Halloween and Christmas and maybe Easter. I'm not sure. I think I won a Halloween set from Stitching with the Sisterlies. I love them too. And I love Annie XO Needle and the Hay XO, and I love Stephanie Webb, Lindy Stitches, and Catherine and her mom, Debbie, and in fact, I look forward to them every week. I get so excited, and the name is just, and how could it when they're one of my favorite channels? It's weird. All right. Almost done, almost done. That goes in there. Pile these up so we can rip through these. I guess I'll put that there. Let's see, another Tula Pink bag. What's in here? Nope, haven't started that one. Let's see what's in this bag. Nope. Am I double dipping? I am. Did we already go through these? We may have already. Oh no. I was like, we already got these. No. And let's see. This is All Things Grow with Love by Primrose Cottage Stitches. My next video, I'll show what I'm currently working on, and I'll show a little bit of haul or a lot of bit of haul. I won't do that now because it's a whip parade. And yeah, we'd be here for 5 hours and I'm getting tired. And there's that one to the All Things Grow with Love or whatever. Primrose Cottage. Okay, drop that in there. Another Alice in Wonderland bag that I made because I love Alice in Wonderland. This is Rovaris. A home is not complete without a dog. I think I showed this in my last Flosstube 4 or 6 months ago. So cute. Fast to stitch up. I'm not using black thread. I'm using a blue sulky. And there you have it. Part of the dog's nose and a home. And this has not been started. And this has not been started. Nor has that. Guys, I think we are... What? Are you kidding me? Got 3 more bags and we're done. We made it. We did it. Oh yeah, we did it. Oh, see? I got them mixed up. I did already show this one. Okay. Let's see if I even started any on here. I have Lizzie Kate, Tiny Tidings. They're cute. I know, I probably went really fast. If I missed any, or like you could catch the name and want me to show the pattern more or something, or you could pause the video, but if you have any questions, just ask me. I love to chat with you guys. And there's the little elf. Okay. I have one more, and I don't even know if it's been started. Let me look at the... It has. So this I purchased before I started loving all the Mirabilias. It's called Coral Mermaid, a Joan Elliott design. Have to take a drink. I've been talking too much. I don't talk this much in a day. And I barely got the border. It's gonna fit on this little piece of fabric. So this was purchased back in 2020 before I even knew what Nora Corbett's and Mirabilias were. So that's Krynick again. And it looks like maybe the top of her hair. And then of course I went down with the frame. And you guys, I'm going to save this for haul next time and this for haul next time. We did it. If you stuck in there or you came back to finish, you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to try to start making videos at least once a month, if not twice a month, to show you all the progress. Excuse me. I hope you'll come back and watch. It won't be so much. It'll just be a normal floss tube with what I'm working on and haul. And yeah, I'll keep all my future videos to 30 minutes or under. So I hope you guys will come back. If you hung in there, thank you so much for sharing in all of my whips and all of my chaos. I love you guys so much. I love this community. And make sure to hit the subscribe button. Tell all your friends to come and subscribe to my channel to help me grow my channel. They don't have to watch. They could just subscribe. It's free. It won't harm them in any way. And I just wanted to show you one quick thing. My friend Joanne, the Story Stitcher, she's also an author, and I just purchased this book. I know I wasn't going to show haul, but I just purchased this book. It's called Be Still My Soul. I'm excited to read it, so I will get started on that and let you guys know what I think. So I just wanted to give her a shout out for that, even though you all probably already know because she has a lot of subscribers. And yeah, so we made it to 2 hours. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm on Instagram under Becky Crafty Mama, here on YouTube. Feel free to comment, chat with me down below. I love to chat with you. You could DM me on Instagram. My email will be below. And next Flosstube, I'll do some giveaways, so that will be fun. And I'll have some FFOs to share and some haul and some more stuff. So, all right, you guys, thank you for being patient with me and allowing me to take up 2 hours of your time and sharing all my happiness. And with that being said, I love you guys. And remember, you never know what somebody's going through. So keep your hearts happy and your words kind always. Bye, guys.